Thoughts on Iron Man coming back to the MCU? Is this true? Is this real? I didn't look into it. I see the headlines about this. Is this a real thing? Robert Downey Jr. reportedly agrees to Iron Man return in the MCU. There's no way they'd be that shameless and cowardly, right? There's no way. The MCU is floundering. It's become a joke, a parody of itself. But there's no way they'd do that, right? Like, I get they're desperate, but this is like a level beyond desperate. Rumor has it that Robert Downey Jr. may be returning to the MCU as Iron Man, adding to the speculation surrounding the future of the franchise. Talks have reportedly taken place about bringing back the original Avengers team, including Iron Man and Black Widow, who were killed off in Endgame. That's so cringe. They actually have no ideas for the movies? I mean, that's been abundantly clear recently, but Jesus. Yeah, they'll probably go with a multiverse angle, which is the lamest cop-out ever and immediately invalidates everything else. It's like, oh, it doesn't matter. Alternate universe, so who cares? Makes all their sacrifices mean nothing. That's so bad. There's no way they do this. I think this is just unconfirmed hearsay. That'd be a very, 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 very desperate and poorly received decision, I imagine. Comics do this all the time. Yeah, but comics can get away with it because the beauty of doing it with comics is you have different writers working on it, so it enables a lot of freedom. For example, here's a really fun one. The Batman Who Laughs. It's not exactly like a core, piece of the Batman timeline. It's alternate, like it's supplementary, and it's fun. It's a fun thing to go on with different writers. Like, shit like that makes sense. You can't really do that in this space. It doesn't work here. Because when you go to a movie and you're following a universe, you want to follow that universe, that timeline. If you have like a bunch of different spin-offs, it just makes it not worth it. Isn't that kind of what DC did with their different Batman movies and the Joker? To a certain extent, kind of. But the difference is those aren't actually DCU. They're separate. This would still be MCU. It says returning to the MCU. So this is still the same universe, just an alternate timeline. Whereas the Batman or the Joker are completely separate entities that aren't part of the DCU in any way. It's just a DC licensed property. So it's very separated. Theresa Betts. James Gunn said those movies are other worlds. Whatever nomenclature he wants to use, sure. Thanks for the membership, John. But the point is, it's not part of the DCU or anything. Whereas this would be the MCU. Apparently even Loki's struggling. I liked Loki and I didn't watch season 2 yet. It's hard to get motivated to watch anything Marvel or Star Wars related. This article was proven fake. Is it? Because, I mean, this is just one of 1,000 talking about this. So I don't know who proved it fake, but they should really come out and squash these rumors ASAP because pretty much every major outlet is reporting on this. I don't think they're going to do it. I don't think they're dumb enough. I really can't imagine they actually let that rip. Do you think Robert Downey Jr. would do it? I mean, if they gave him $1 billion, sure. Like, I'm sure there's a number that would make him say yes. They dragged Harrison Ford's ass out of the nursing home with enough money on the table. Oh man, that was so pitiful too. Holy shit. Ugh. Fucking Dial of Destiny. God. We need more supervillain-centered movies. Okay, I mean, whatever. We just need more movies that are interesting. There's been some bangers this year, though. It's not like it's all bad. It's kind of just the same problem in video games, where things are so expensive it's hard to take risks, like justify taking risks as you need the safest possible investment. But video games had an incredible year. 2023 for gaming has been fucking amazing. Though I guess not all AAA titles, but it's been a great year for gaming. You haven't beat a single game this year? What the fuck? It's like people think that the second I don't stream something, I don't play it anymore. Like it ceases to exist. Like a kid when you put like a banana behind your back. It must be gone. That's not true. The only game that I've played and haven't beaten so far is Armored Core 6. I think. Well, and Alan Wake 2, but that's because I was sick and I just watched the whole thing. Now I've been playing through it. And I'm at the end of Spider-Man 2. I put that on the back burner so I could get through Alan Wake. Everything else I've beaten. What else? Oh, and Baldur's. Starfield? Well, I didn't like Starfield. I didn't enjoy it. So I didn't force myself to finish it, that's all. You see the actual Barbenheimer movie being made? Yeah, it's super shameless. And I'm sure it's probably going to do pretty well. He's just trying to capitalize off of a stale meme. This is that kind of shit I really don't like, though, where it's like that self-aware, tongue-in-cheek, we're making a bad movie on purpose, tee-hee. Ugh. Is this real? I think so. I saw posts about it being in production. Now, here's this. It's 100% true. But it's also an opportunity to have fun with the bizarre coupling of these two movies and the combination of Barbie's vibes and the darkness of Oppenheimer. Mix that together and you have such an opportunity for dark humor. What would it even be about? I think it's about someone in like the Barbie world making a bomb or some shit. I forgot. I saw it in one of the reports, but I really don't feel like reading through it. It doesn't matter. It's just trying to capitalize off of a fucking meme, which is so lame. It's supposed to be like self-aware bad. Are they going Velma style? No. What? No. Did you know that Sebum said all pro bodybuilders take some sort of PEDs? Yeah, and he's right. We just talked about that a lot on stream like a week ago. Pretty much, it's not just pro bodybuilders. Pretty much everyone you see in the fitness industry online is on some kind of gear. To varying degrees, just to whether or not they're being honest. That's the only thing that differentiates them. Are they honest about it or not? Literally almost everyone you see for the fitness industry online is on something. Or a series of things. Thanks, membership redacted. No, I haven't seen that. Have you heard of A24's Imaginary, where apparently you close your eyes to visualize the plot? God, that sounds like something Activision Blizzard would do with the next Call of Duty campaign. We're going to play you a series of sounds, and it's up to the player to put it in their head. It should give them a lot more freedom. What do you think is the most important thing that turns a bad movie into a fun bad movie? Talked about this at length. It has to be passion. You can't set out to make a fun bad movie on purpose. It has to be an accident. Let's take Moonfall as an example. Moonfall is a $100 million stinker from the mind of Roland Emmerich. He believed he was making something truly special, so much so that he started to chastise the film industry for its reliance on superhero movies when what it needs is more of his work like Moonfall. Moonfall is without a doubt one of the most brilliant disasters of a movie ever made. It is truly abhorrent from every conceivable angle you can spin on it. But he didn't mean it to be. And that's what makes it so good. When you can see clear passion for something so shit. Am I gonna moist meter Gen V? Probably not. We'll see. I doubt it though.